For the first skill we're looking at, he floor break fizzes and then uses the portal to surprise his opponent and get a beam off. What I like that he does here next is when he jumps in, he's calm and just focuses on where the player is and hits his shots. He knows he only had so many bullets and used them wisely. Here he's on the back foot and running and does an actual edit. Instead of just running, he does a different edit to get out of there quicker. I don't see many players doing that, but they need to, because that was genius. Most people would run to the opening, but instead he did the edit to allow him to get out there quicker. Here he's basically gliding in the air and he finds an opponent to W key. You know, when you're gliding like this, you need to be scouting and seeing if there's a chance for a refresh or getting that one more elimination, because you never know, it might get you the game winning loot. Here I'm not sure if the player got beamed or something, but he felt that he was in the right to W key this, and guess what? He was. He got himself an easy refresh. He didn't get the elimination, but he got the refresh. And with this refresh, he actually put himself in a great position. He didn't just sit there, stare at the materials. He made a decision, and that was to make a massive tarp. And also, with the floor break fizz, he does this really quickly by doing this type of tarp while sliding. Really nice and really effective. When you're doing this, you need to be careful you don't get sprayed, but he was, and nothing bad happened. But now with that massive tarp, let's see, he got sprayed there, but he was fine. With this massive tarp, he can now use it to rotate. If zone pulls that direction, he can use it to rotate quicker and safer, and he can just use it as control. To get refreshes in endgame, sometimes you need to control a lot of boxes so you can edit on players and win fights easily. Here guys, he was sitting in his box passively for so long. You see these good players that win solo victory cups, you think they're just W keying everyone? No. Sometimes they play it passive and play it smart, and that's exactly what he was doing before he started rotating here, but he times it well. He doesn't leave it last minute to get stuck with everybody else. Instead, he rotates there out when no one else is and no one's looking other than that guy, but he was ready to build, and that rotate was flawless. Then I think he just sometimes he like distracts himself to it by doing things that does help him get those mats, but then he actually hears someone getting shot, opens up, catches one player who was 1 HP and gets himself an insanely good refresh. Here he's rotating but doesn't get beamed because of how much of a short distance he had to go, that he was able to build quick enough to avoid anyone shooting him. And I think he just did it so suddenly and quickly that no one was ready to shoot him. The floor above to then jump off and hit to keep the momentum and direct forward. Beautifully done with the floor break phase. Pyramid there also. He's very safe and smart, you know, building at the right times to protect himself getting shot. He doesn't just run frantically out into the open. Nope, he stays close to builds when he's floor break fizzing so that he can build and cover himself. Here again, he's about to rotate the floors above so he gets bounced forward. He doesn't actually have the fizz, he did it too quick, but still it was a good idea and he's playing this very well. Gets the shot off there, that fella, not much thing about that. He's very specific with his builds and the way he plays those walls while jumping along to easily box up. Again, very nice. Here he sees a player that might not be ready for someone to attack him, and he was right. Didn't have the cone above him, gets the double edit, pyramid him in, and it just drops down. Simple aim, hit your shots, and it's a lovely refresh. Honestly guys, this guy, he's a good player and he's playing this so well, and everything you've seen him do so far, all seems purposeful, not mistakes, and you should try and copy. By the way, it just sped up there because it was simply just running through endgame with floor break fizz again. We've seen it before, he's playing this really well. Here he has enough mats to be looking for height, and it's a good time to look for height at this point in the endgame. He floor break fizzes up. This is an insane play, puts the wall in between the other player to stop him having a worse angle at him. Does the window edit. Unfortunately, the guy armored walls, it's fine. Again though, he was looking up, he knows there's a player above him and he's going to look to take height. Runs just enough up the stairs to get enough elevation after the jump to take height. Again with the pyramid, I really like the way he does those pyramid edits. Just one side pyramid, not a floor and a wall to look fancy. No, just a simple floor, I mean, such a simple pyramid that protects his head, and he's able to get out of there and take height. Here he's making sure he's always Flowberry fizzed, because if he gets shot down, he'll die to fall damage. So it's crucial he's always Flowberry fizzing, and he knows there's 2 guys below him that are going to be looking to take high ground. Oh, there's one player. He's looking to try and take it. He does get a wall in between them, I think. He's Flowberry fizzed. He do get shot down. Vexy is thinking about shooting up instead and catches himself to stay on a high layer. Really smart. He's now looking up again to see where is height. There's spare builds. It's going back that direction. Fizzes up. Really smart. And then guys, he just sprayed down for the rest of the game and kept height. There was nothing much to it. But other than that, everything he did beforehand was amazing. And he had enough meds from the refreshes that he got to play out for the win. And that's exactly what he did. Guys, this was nearly a perfectly performed solo cash up. Learn from this guy everything that he did well, and you will play much better in your tournaments. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and you might enjoy this video as well. Goodbye.